What is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another Pokemon. I've almost said Sun and Moon video. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee video. Okay, so I haven't done a lot of Pokemon videos lately, mainly because I haven't really felt that hype that I usually get for Pokemon games. I think it's probably because, you know, it's a Pokemon Gen 1 remake. It's got like a lot of Go stuff in it. I don't really play Go a lot. I don't really go anywhere, so I don't really play Go that much. But one thing that did pique my interest was they talked about this mystery Pokemon. And about a week ago, they announced, well, they didn't announce anything. They actually just dropped it on Pokemon Go just out of the blue, which I think is a stroke of marketing genius. Because that not only are you making people want to play Pokemon Go because they see this mysterious new Pokemon out there, but you're also advertising Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee because they know that this is the secret Pokemon for that game, and you're advertising potentially a game that's not even out yet, doesn't even have a name. That's marketing genius right there. Like, but yeah, so they announced, well, they dropped, you know, a new Pokemon Go. Later, they announced this Pokemon was Meltan. So he is a mythical Pokemon, something like I think like Manaphy, Celebi, Victini, those type of Pokemon. So he probably won't evolve. And of course, right when I had, you know, recorded and halfway edited this video, Nintendo would drop a video on Meltan revealing this. So you can take that previous statement and throw it out the window because it looks like Meltan is going to evolve in some way. It could be it could be something similar to Zygrade, where you have to find a bunch of Meltan and put them together to make like a Super Meltan or Mercutan or Mega Nut, Mega Curie, something like that. But it's really interesting though, because it does look like it's going to evolve in some way or change forms. Because if you listen to the cry from Meltan and listen to the cry that you hear at the end of the video, it definitely sounds different. Now it definitely could be like multiple Meltan, like the cries of multiple Meltan at the same time. But to me, it does sound like a different cry, like a different Pokemon. So, yeah, just take that whole statement and just throw it out the window. Thanks, Nintendo. But I do think he will change. I'm just going to go over some theories I have about him. Let's start off with his type, though. So, looking at him, he's a metallic Ditto-looking Pokemon. Ditto actually transforms into him in Pokemon Go, so that's something interesting. But also, he has a yellow, like, lug nut on his head, and what appears to be an eye that can shoot energy. So they say that he's attracted to metal because he eats it, and that process allows him to produce electricity. So he could be an electric type. Steel electric is kind of boring. It's kind of been done before, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Even though he pretty much gets death by earthquake, though. So the other possible type combination for him is steel poison. This is a completely new type combination and would be completely interesting because it would be a fairy killer if that's the case. But yeah, because I mean, one thing about mercury is technically it is a metal, but it's also highly toxic to humans, particularly the vapors of mercury. So, you know, yeah, it could be a steel poison type. Now, can't really confirm any of that. But the interesting thing about it is that he is based on mercury. And one of the big attributes of mercury, other than it kills people, is the fact that it can create something called amalgams. Amalgams are like a combination of two metals, kind of like an alloy, or two materials, essentially. And, you know, mercury can do this with just about every metal, bar a few. And trust me, if you go over to Red Now's channel, you'll be able to see what Mercury can do to something like aluminum or something like gold. You know, and I mean, Mercury is actually used in the process of purifying gold. So, yeah, Mercury is pretty interesting when it comes to other metals. What could this mean for our blobby friend here? Well, it could mean that maybe he'll have something similar to Arceus and Genesect, where if you introduce various items, probably some metal thing, like maybe there's a screw, or maybe there's something else metallic that you can introduce to him to make him have different attributes. Maybe it changes his type, maybe it changes his color, maybe it changes his abilities. It could be interesting though that he could literally be the amalgam Pokemon. And this could be a Gen 8 feature. I seriously doubt it's going to be something in Generation in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. See, I don't think you'll be able to use this Pokemon in that game. I mean, you might be able to, but introducing other metals to him and him being able to absorb it, you know, he might be able to eat, like, he might be able to consume unconsumable items. And, you know, having him consume those items will change him in some way. Like, it's an interesting theory. But that's about it. You know, I might be doing some more video. Oh, actually, I'm going to be doing some more Pokemon videos because this is officially Poketober. So, it will be more Pokemon videos coming out into the lead-in to the release of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, folks, keep it real.